the scammers are acting as a tenants, and they're targeting only for NRIs who stay in United States. So basically these tenants, what they're gonna do is they plan to rent out a property for a few couple of months, which the owner is not really aware. They're gonna sign as usual, like how the real tenants sign in. They're gonna sign in like for 1 year agreement, paying an advance of 50,000 or 1 lakh to the actual owner, and they're gonna stay in that property for a few months. And after a few months, they're gonna step out from the property saying that, hey owner, I have some emergency work where I need to travel to another country, like I need to break the lease. So owner will come up with restrictions saying that, hey, this is kind of short notice, like you have to lose your advance. So tenants is going to say, hey, I'm going to lose my advance, and he's going to step out. And after a few weeks and after a few months, owner is going to receive a notice from GST saying that, hey, you have to pay a lot of GST, you have to pay a lot of tax. And obviously, when the owner receives these kind of notice, like he will be in shock. He doesn't know like what to do, but he will try to do some research, what's going on, what went wrong. So by the time he do some research, and by the time he realizes the things, the actual tenant will be stepped out. So these are the scams are going on in. So be careful when you're renting out in your property to any kind of tenants. Little things are really important when you're renting out your property. Like try to ask a couple of questions like, hey, where are you based out of? Like what's your hometown? Who are your parents? And where you're working. Like if he's working from XYZ company, try to ask, hey, can you get employee verification document from your HR? If he says no, then it's a red flag. You do not rent out the property to that tenant, because it's a HR responsibility to provide employee verification document to all his associates for their residential purpose. Employee has a right to ask employee verification document, and it's responsibility for HR to provide that kind of document. I recommend to ask an employee verification document if you are planning for renting out your property to any of the new family. If you know someone, that's good. That's absolutely fine. If you are in the situation to rent out to unknown person, make sure to follow the little things to make sure that you're on safer side. And another point is, like, we do have many attorneys in India, and they're not too costly. Like here we have to pay thousands of dollars, but in India it's not like that. Like you can close with 500 rupees and 1,000 rupees. And if you're not really aware like whom to reach on this like rental agreement, you can definitely comment me. I'm going to connect you to concerned attorney, and they're going to help you to draft your rental agreement and complete the rental agreement, and they will make sure that you and the tenant has been signed on rental agreement to online. Everything has been become online, so you no need to be worried on that piece as well. But please be careful. Please try to identify the red flags upfront so that you'll be not in risk. Okay. Hopefully my information helps you. I just brought this information because I heard this news from a few of my friends, and I thought of updating this information to everyone.